Like we've said, it's the best price we've ever offered. It's backed by Hayes, so you know the quality's there. It's got all the features you need. And essentially, it's one of those, if you don't get into it, it's too late. It's
yeah, no, because once they're gone, and this is what we talked about earlier, Richard, once the quantity of all of these are gone, this is the big introduction. This is the one time only with Leo, as we introduce the Leo brand.
Yes, exactly. Well, this is a unique opportunity that we have this quantity of Leo available due to a number of events in the Canadian marketplace. So we are delighted to be able to offer this. Now, what we're looking at
the
here,
wave.
This is like a wave pattern to it. This is the HX2. I love this as well. Isn't that cool? Kind of etched into the outside, and it also has that scratch and scuff protection. So you have that diamond embossing, so it even has that little extra sheen, but it's got that cool kind of carved in look with that wave feel to it.
And also, too, if you want a black bag, and this is what I loved about it, and that's why we're ordering this tonight, because the black bags, I want it to be still a little bit different than the other black bags that are coming down, and the wave separates it.
If you're a little more conservative, not everyone likes to have the fashion prints. They want to have a solid color. They want to have something that's conservative. They like black, but they like to have a little bit of fun at the same time, a little bit of uniqueness, because when you get to the carousel, there are 500 black bags.
Yeah,
you want to make sure you have the opportunity to notice which is yours. And with this, of course, you can't miss this on the baggage carousel. And you're not, of course, unembarrassed to pick it up either. It's stylish. It looks terrific. You've got, of course, the spinner wheels. This is my favorite part of our presentation every time, because we get to have some fun moving around, because the best part about four-wheel drive, if you like, or four-wheel luggage is that you can put them together. You can move them with one hand.
Effortless. You're running to catch your flight.
Exactly.
You're doing a transfer in Chicago O'Hare or something like that, where you've got to run all the way to the other end.
And they literally, instead of dragging it behind you, you're just literally pushing it with a finger. You just move it along like that. You can move them together and so on. So with the wheels, that's a very important part of luggage. If you haven't thought of upgrading your luggage and you've got that old sort of two-wheel style and you're dragging it behind you, you can certainly still do that with this luggage if you want to pull it over some rougher terrain or cobblestones or gravel. But you know what? Most of the time, you're just going to push it with one finger. And the weight is on the wheels. It's not on your shoulders or back. So you're never dragging it around.
5-year warranty. I want to remind you on that. That's very important, especially the quality. We're talking about great quality, $129.97. That even though we're talking about Leo, private labeling, this is something that is backed by Hayes, 5-year warranty. So I like that. Okay.
So you know that if it's backed by Hayes, it has the quality you need. It's got all of the bells and whistles as well.
Let's get into it and see the features.
So we're looking at the trolley handle here, of course, is an important part of any luggage. You've got the adjustability to be able to find the size that's right for you. Even children, when they're pulling their little 21-inch, can find one a little height that's lower to the ground. So that's the trolley handle. It's made of aircraft aluminum, lightweight, very durable. And here, if we turn it this way, you'll see it's got a gel handle. I love these features because, you know, when you're on a long trip and you have to carry it up a stairs or you've got to pick up your luggage, it's got that wonderful, comfortable gel handle. It's just a little bit of creature comfort.
That's nice, actually.
Yeah, you know, it's a little extra that we have with the set that we love. And of course, it's also on the side as well down here. We've also got expandability, and that's an important part of any trip, because you know what, you always come back a little heavier.
Sure do, in the waistline as well, right.
Depending on where you've been. I'm just going to show that here as well. This is, you can see you've got 20% extra on this, so really if you add it up over the two pieces, it's like you almost got a half piece of luggage extra as part of it. And it's always nice to have that when you need to, especially you've got the 26-inch here. This might extend it even up to a couple of weeks of a journey if you need a little extra space. So again, if you don't need the expandability, you can then just take the zipper, close it off, and you're all set to go. But that's a nice feature to have as well. And if you want, why don't we go inside this? Let's have a look. Because inside, it's all about capacity, and it's also about being organized. You don't want to have to be searching for items as well. You can see inside here we've got our packing cubes that we'll talk about shortly as well, that are a great way to organize your items. But essentially you've got lots and lots of capacity in here.
Yeah, and if you order the packing cubes, everyone, listen, you're going to get your order to about $150, and then you'll get free shipping and handling, because these will qualify, because they don't weigh more than 20 pounds, that's for sure, or well less than 8 pounds. So you can get that entire order if you get it up to $150. Get a couple of little items rather than paying that, you know, what would that be, a $23.97 shipping and handling charge. You can forego that shipping and handling, because you may be looking at that and going, I don't know, is this such a good deal? I got to pay another $25 in shipping.
You know what?
Product product instead.
Exactly, and it's a
And then
system of
free.
packing that we'll talk about that is, you won't go back to your old ways.
Yeah,
No question.
get a travel pillow. There's a number of other things you can get throughout the hour just to make traveling that much easier and more comfortable.
Now, you've also got a compression strap inside. So essentially, if you are able to organize this all the way up to the top, you can see there's lots and lots of space. You've got the ability to kind of adjust this according to what you've got inside. So now you've also got in here a clip divider that allows everything to be nice and locked down. And when you lock things down, things don't move around and wrinkle. So it's nice to have this. You've got a nice big mesh pocket here too, which gives you great access to items you might need inside. We've got a book, we've got our camera here, we've got a sweater, etc. So nice big mesh pocket. And then again, important to note, for those people that have sort of the typical kind of one style that has one big cavity with a little lid on top,
Yes.
this is a 50-50 split. So you've got the ability to have another entire half of your luggage here.
This 26 inches is way more than
Tons of
enough to
space
take
in it.
off and go to Europe. you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we're not even expanded, which gives you an extra 20%. So